I've got a lot of thoughts on this trip. It's the first international experience that I've had, and it's really been a different trip for me. Much more cultural focused and a lot more sightseeing, more tourist activities than what I'm accustomed to. But Africa truly is an amazing continent. It's really a world of contrast where you have a great deal of wealth, also a great deal of poverty. You have beautiful, pristine wilderness areas, but you also have some slums and ghettos. I think the highlights for me on this trip, the top one would be the Drakensberg. I was taken back by the natural beauty there, just these towering mountains, this big, huge escarpment. And I think also what I really enjoyed there is that I had as much personal liberty as I've had anywhere else in my life, where I could take off without telling anyone where I was going and when I'd be back, and there was no concern about lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Fantastic views all the way around. This place is absolutely phenomenal.
I think probably the most pleasant thing about the safari is maybe almost the prospect of seeing these huge big five animals like rhinos and elephants and giraffes and leopards and lions. There's something extremely pleasant about being in the back of a Range Rover cruising through the bush with you and a couple other people that are from various other countries. The Eastern Cape I thought was beautiful. It reminded me of a lot of kind of vacation lands from back in the United States, particularly kind of that Newport beach feel. Johannesburg, I think it's necessary to visit Johannesburg and get yourself grounded on South Africa's recent history. The story of apartheid here is really critical in understanding modern South Africa. Cape Town is, for me, the one city in South Africa in which I actually felt like I could live. It's this very pedestrian-friendly, modern, hip city, and perhaps the most important feature, of course, is that it all kind of sits on the lower bluffs of Table Mountain. Grupos was also a very enjoyable place to visit. The highlight, of course, there was going shark cage diving, which is a really neat experience where there are great white sharks so close to you that if you reached out enough, you might get your hand bit off. We saw some beautiful sharks. They're so graceful in the water and absolutely beautiful. Will I come back? I would have to say yes. Africa is definitely a place where I could see myself coming back and having a heck of an adventure. It's a place where it's a land of natural beauty, it's a land of really dynamic politics, and for someone like myself, both of those elements are extremely interesting.